I almost forgot to set up a mic input for this. So give me just a second. I gotta add a filter. Noise suppression. What else can I do? Noise gate. I need any of that. Oh wow, that's super sensitive. Take the noise. Hope that sounds all right. We'll just leave it at that. Just have the noise suppression. All right. So how's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing great. I made this quick just chatting screen. I wanted to kind of work on that PNG tube thing, but um, I'm gonna have to put more work into it to kind of get what I want. I think I'm gonna do something with Cactuar though. That's why I got the little one at the top and the big one right here. Uh, Old jumbo Cactuar. So I hope everybody's doing great. Uh, of course, this thing is always warning me about my keyframes intervals. Anyway, and it covers up the logo at the top of it. Anyway, on the right side, the thing that I have behind that's the background for the chat was made by TX Magic Mike. Let me drop that shout out there because he's amazing and awesome. Did I do that right? I don't think did I do that right? Oh yeah, I did that completely wrong. See, now I'm embarrassing myself. Hey, I did do that right. No, it's because I underscore. Okay, let's try this again, huh? There we go. There we go. Playing some Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite here. Pretty awesome. Uh, yeah, super awesome dude. Made that for me. So definitely check him out if you're interested in Fortnite, or sometimes he does these art streams, so definitely worth watching. Let me turn down my quality settings because it keeps lagging when I'm watching the stream. So basically, we're just going to spend a few hours just playing some random games. Let's see. First off, let me see what I have. What do I have on ScumVM? Let's see. We're not playing those. No thanks. Hmm. Let's go to Duck Station. Skip to something. We'll be okay without it. Let me see. Let me see here now. Something that I might play a little bit of, but not play a lot of, over time. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, check this out. Check it out. Check it out. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll play a little bit of Tenchu Stealth Assassins, which is a super cool game. I absolutely love it, but I've never gotten very far in it, which is kind of weird. Let's load it up. Get going. Game scene. All right, Duck Station, come on. speed it up a bit. Let me also change the game in the, sorry, let me change the game in here to, let's just, huh? Why is that the notification? Tenchu, Stealth Assassins. Ah, here we go. And some people have been playing it recently that I watch, and it kind of got me wanting to play it again too. What you doing, game? We're gonna do Rikamaru. Hey, Mask, how's it going? Oh, it's going all right. I decided I was gonna play a little bit of Tenchu for right now, at least. So I'm gonna do a bunch of. I'm gonna basically do a few random games, or anything that someone suggests, or depending on what it is that they suggest. So I'm pointing out that this is a game that I skipped through the cutscene. This is a game that I really love, but for some reason I've never gotten very far in it. Smoke bomb. I get a little bit of that. It's a very fun. It's a very fun game. It 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 it's supposed to be very hard, I think, but I've never beaten it, which is kind of weird because it's a game I do really like. It's just, I guess, attention or something. Let me see the controls. Let's see camera. That swaps between my stuff here. Triangle uses. Wow, let's go. And I finally cleaned my controller. This controller that I'm using. It's a PlayStation 5 controller, and the D-pad kept sticking really badly. And so I was like, yeah, it's probably just dirty because you get when you buy used ones, you run into a lot of issues where they're dirty because oftentimes they come from kids or teenagers because typically they're being pawned either by their parents or by them as they end up needing money. Can I do a stealth? How can I stealth kill this guy? Nice. Cool, cool, cool. I don't think this is where I gotta go though. Map is select. Hmm. Yeah, that was a great stream though. I really liked it. And that Terra thing, I do think you should keep doing that. That is super cool. Oh, hold on. Let me do that shout out too. I also have it where it yeah, so who's watching for sure check out Mask Games. Just did their 400 follower celebration. And it was super awesome. So you should definitely check that out. Let's see. See, this first mission is actually super easy. I think you have to go in here. Yes! Haha. That was actually super close. Surprised that you didn't hear the sound of an adult man jumping down from a roof. Then again, this fellow is a ninja, so... I mean, what kind of ninja would it be if they can't land silently? Yeah, I don't think this is where I gotta be. I gotta be in that other big building. It's just one of these little classics of the PlayStation era. I think it would be really awesome if this was like, if they made like a sequel or a remaster or something like that. Because like with, better graphics, better engine and things like that, it could turn out really amazing. You know, because there was a lot of that, you know, back in the you know, PlayStation 1 era. There's a lot of games that were focused around stealth. Um, so you just don't see that as much anymore. Or do you? I could be wrong. I could be way off base. Oh no! Oh, I suck at this. Hold on. Caltrops, see you, buddy. Well, I did that poorly. Wow. See if he runs into those Caltrops. Come on. There we go. That was a bad idea. Let me try to aim a little bit. It has to be up somewhat, I guess. Actually, I don't think that's... I think that's on the side of the map. I guess it is. So, I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be the building that's in the center of this area. So I should probably approach from all those little buildings and go in between those. And see, interestingly enough, it has the little bit, you know, it has the, you know, question mark that slowly increases with the numbers, showing that they're suspicious. You know, as you get closer and closer to them. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to jump down. Oops. Oop. Run! Here's where I needed to go. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. Well, stealth is ruined. Ah. Alright, let's just go out here. But such interesting music to have in a game like this. And I know it eventually gets like real crazy. I think there's some way I can go from up top and jump down on them. I think. Or maybe it was this first building I went into. Maybe I just like wasted all that time. Let's see. Hey. Double check something on my OBS. Okay, cool. Oh man. Alright. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna double check. Testing, testing. Cool, I just had to double check and make sure that it was actually working. Ah, cool. Figured it was. I was just double checking to make sure that everything was working on my mic. Pretty much have to use my phone. I think I just go down in here. There. See, I did waste all that time. Gaming in a nutshell, huh? Look.
What? Who are you? I'm here to avenge all the innocent people you've hurt. Somebody help! Get him! Get him! It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash. My business is with Echigoya. Step aside, or I will have to kill you.
Oops. Just... Okay, so crouch, swing, and that's just throwing my thing. Okay. I'm trying to remember specifically what the controls are. Is there a way to block? I'm not oh, crud. Oh, I'm dead.
So much for your big mouth.
Ah, he got me. Also, I think that, like, once you equip your items, you can't get them again. Let's retry. Yeah. Of course, it looks like I said, everything's working right. The mic is working right. I eventually want to, like, get a better setup for my mic. To be honest, I can really go within any of this in this mission. Because this one's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Because, like, if I'm recalling correctly, you catch them there, you find that. Actually, I think you have a really good, a really good sounding mic. I think mine has a little bit of reverb, but I also think it's the room that I'm in. I do have a backing. There's the term for it, but I don't know what the term specifically is. Where it's got like foam and stuff like that. So I'm gonna set up that. Once I get to the new place and everything's all set up, it's gonna my brain. Yeah, I'm gonna have that set up. I've even got a pop filter, but I don't think I actually need it. I don't think I really ever have a problem with like popping. I think I mostly just have a problem with a little bit of reverb, but you know, isolation shield. That makes sense. Yeah, and it seems like it's a decent one. Again, I don't know. I'm not an expert on these things, but you know, I got it. It was at a pawn shop along with the pop filter, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take this. Nah, I'm not gonna hurt you, lady.
Come on!
This guy. Just a second.
What? Who are you?
Ugh.
I'm here to avenge all the innocent people you've hurt. Somebody help! Get him! Get him! It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash. My business is with Echigoya. Step aside, or I will have to kill you.
But yeah, I'll have to figure out how to use how to set some of those up. But again, sound is always like supposed to be kind of a messy business sometimes. I'll just run away. I'm a ninja. It's like I could probably set one up that reduces reverb and stuff. So I just got. I think I think now he goes to one of the 4 little buildings. Something like that. Yeah, a lot of the production stuff I've got to like fiddle with. Like I got myself a quick little just chatting. I was thinking about doing like a PNG tuber thing. You know, set it up like be Cactuar or something like that. Ah, see you, buddy. Ah, dog. Attack dogs. This is just like one of my uh, Silent Hill video games. Although I'm probably not the only person, I'm sure that other people have had similar experience where the first time that you heard the term anime was Metal Gear Solid. Oh lord, I'm getting absolutely stomped here. Oh. Oh, yeah, that can be so frustrating. Where it's like, you know, where you have to ponder, where it's like, oh, hey, people don't want to see me, all that kind of stuff, you know. And you know, it can be really stressful, you know. Come on. Ah, two of them. Yeah, it's that's completely understandable. Again, we talk about it in therapy all the time, especially like even when it comes to like stuff in therapy, you know. Sorry, dog. It was me or you. But yeah, like with therapy stuff, like you know, you can, you know, even after doing it for so long and like learning all these skills and being able to noticeably have an improvement, you can still be like, oh man, I'm still a mess. You know, that imposter syndrome is 100%, uh, you know, I don't want to say legitimate because that makes it sound like it's a legitimate feeling. It's a real thing, and it's, you know, ah crap. I have to get better at doing direct combat on this. I got the smoke bomb. I can use it. And so, you know, of course, one of the ways to deal with it is having some level of outside validation. Learning effective self-valid. I don't know why my words are so bad today. Effective self-validation, things like that. You know, I was just a empty room. And then, of course, being, you know, acting non-judgmentally is also, of course, one that can help get rid of it, or not get rid of it, but you know what I mean, reduce it to more effective levels. Okay, he's gone. Ah, man, I'm dead. Okay, let me try this again. This game really is tough. And of course, you know, that's you know, of course it spills into everything. You know, it can spill into work. Like even I have trouble with that, where like, yeah, the guy who runs the place, you know, says he really likes me and says that he thinks I know my stuff and I do a great job, right? Um, but at the same time, you know, especially when you see the same people, how they interact with others, that can affect it too. Because it's like, oh, I mean, you're up and just willing to fire these guys for that. Um, you know, well, what makes you think I'm any different or any better, right? And it's like, yeah, I mean, you think I'm good for now, but, you know, the one day I do the thing that you don't like, then it's over. Is there a way to skip this?
What? Who
And
are
with work,
you?
it's so stressful
I'm here to avenge
because
all the
I
innocent
mean that's
people
where
you've hurt. Somebody
you know
help!
if you work a 9 to 5 or something equivalent, that's where your money comes
Looks
from,
like
you know,
choose
and
the
your
wrong
money is your
path into
well-being.
grass. My business is with Echigoya. Step aside, or I will have to kill you.
Actually, I might have to fight this guy. Wow. Oh, he got me in midair. Oh, I think that's it, is that I have to, like, counter his attacks by attacking.
Echigoya, where have you hidden?
Ah. Damn, he's kicking my ass. Let's just get on out of here then. Let's go up here. You know, plus you also have to, another thing about work is you have to deal with so many people that are, so many people who are in higher up positions that have a really moral, a strong moral attitude versus versus working, that, work is a moral thing, not just a utilitarian thing. Because, and me, I'm the exact opposite about that. For me, working is about producing. It's about producing, money, labor, etc., Oh, that's awesome that you were able to be mindful about that. Back forward jump does a cool move. Said, okay, let's. Oh, awesome! Thank you, Grigori One. That was awesome. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, that's always, and that can be tough to deal with, Mask, too, because you can, something that I learned about when I was going through some some stuff that I have in the past with you can grieve for the loss of certain things, like even if it's not the complete loss of like the friendship or the friend group or anything like that, losing losing a level of that connection can cause you to grieve a little bit, even if you identify and are mindful that it's not effective for you. Oh, hey, what's up, Samus EXE? Leave that guy alone. Heck yeah, Tinshu. I started to play a little bit of this. A little bit of this. So thank you guys for joining me. And so yeah, you can feel extremely stressful because it's like, man, I'm losing something I've had this time, this investment in, and you do legitimately care about them, but then you also realize that it's not effective for you. One of the things we talk about, up square? Oh, nice. One of the things that we talk about is identifying if relationships are disruptive versus destructive. And there are some relationships that disruptive in the fact that they disrupt some aspect of your life, right? And then there's some that are destructive in the fact that they are causing severe harm to your life. And it's important. Oh God, I'm getting my ass kicked. I can't remember where he's at. I guess I gotta. Well, that was interesting. Let's try this again. Yeah, since you guys, you fellas, I'm gonna say fellas, is more gender neutral than that. Know this game a lot better. You're probably seeing me be a scrub, but that's also because I haven't played it in years, and I never beat it when I originally played it. Even though I really like the game, it's very fun. It's just one I like only played it some and then stopped playing. You know, I'd rather play Resident Evil 3 for the 90 bajillionth time, which is still good. Um, but what was I saying? Yeah, yeah, you know, and you have to really be able to identify that, and then sometimes you have to, you know, and of course it's effective to end destructive relationships. Um, of course, you have to make sure to end them in an effective manner and a safe manner as well. And a relationship doesn't have to be abusive necessarily to be destructive. Um, and you don't only have to end relationships if they're destructive. If they're disruptive, it can be good to end them or problem solve them to try to find a solution. And if you can't really find one, then ending it or just simply changing the boundaries of the relationship. You know, and that's fine because any relationship boundaries are
Come
okay,
on, come on.
all the way from romantic, romantic relationships to all the way being people
What?
that, you know, just
Who are
giving a
you?
thumbs up in the hallway every once in a while.
I'm here to avenge all the innocent
You
people
know,
you've hurt.
and people often
Somebody help! Get him! Get him!
holding right when hitting attack
It looks like
or
you
left
choose the
will help in
wrong
combat.
button to crash.
Okay,
My
button
business
mashing is
is
great
with
too.
Echigoya.
Oh, that's good because
Step
I'm a button
aside,
masher.
or I will have to kill you.
I see, interesting. Ah, okay. Dang it. I actually did pretty well with him last time. Now I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, damn.
So much for your big mouth.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So don't button mash. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah. But see, that's of course what makes it fun is that you have to like really learn. Like it's it's a good case of a game that's not extremely complicated. It's simple enough, but it's about like immediate skill, right? I'm trying to think of the way to describe it. You know, it's not like a game where you have to learn 1,500 different things. You have to like, just kind of get good, right? Kind of the opposite of Final Fantasy VIII, where you have like to like learn how the junction system works and the GF system and the limit break system and all that. And of course, some people don't like that game because they feel like they feel like it's a little bit too complicated, and it does end up having a lot of tutorials to try to explain it to you.
Who are you? I'm here to avenge all the innocent people you've hurt. Somebody help! Get him! Get him! It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash. My business is with Echigoya. Step aside.
I think I kind of
or I
want
will
to say
have
the
to
same
kill
thing,
you.
Mask, that FF8 is my favorite. Even though I can recognize that Final Fantasy VII is amazing. Whoa, watch it, lady. There we go. But there's just something about Final Fantasy VIII that's really fun.
Where have you hidden?
You know, I can recognize that from I don't want to say a critical standpoint. From a certain standpoint, there's things that they could have improved about Final Fantasy VIII, like the gray menus versus how in Final Fantasy VII they were customizable, and other little bitty aspects of it. But I still find it really fun and interesting, and I think, of course, a lot of people's problem with 8 stems from the way the whole love storyline is, because it's I feel like a lot of the problems are I don't want to say necessarily cultural differences, but there is a big disconnect between how Americans see uh, romance stories versus someone like the Japanese, because the Japanese are a lot more reserved in terms of, romance. It really is. It is a lot. I mean, considering that the speed runs for these are like 8 hours each. Wait, hold on. Okay. So it's like, yeah, the speed runs for them are 8 hours each. So doing a normal playthrough, reading all the dialogue, um, doing the side quests and stuff is just going to be a titanic amount of work, but it'll be a lot of fun content. I haven't heard of that one. I do love Japanese movies too. Uh, Foreign movies can be really great. Because there's a different culture to it, a different mindset, um, and different things that people generally prioritize, right? Like Japanese horror movies are great. Again, part of the reason why I like, I like Ringu a lot. And while I will admit that The Ring is beautifully shot, Naomi Watts is amazing in it, and it pretty much does. What button do I have to do to pick up? Oh, okay. It's Ringu is just simply superior. There's somebody out there. I'll go that way. But yeah, because like with Japanese with something that's a Japanese romance, um, yeah, you don't even get to see them kiss, right? But that's because we're used to the American stuff where they kiss and they do it like 5 minutes after meeting, and then they fall in love, or some variation thereof, right? See, that's back in here. Okay. Um, I mean, hell, you get movies like one that I criticize all the time is this movie called what's it called? The Ugly Truth, I think. And of course, it's the same as all God, come on. And of course, it's the same as like 99% of romance movies where the female coworker, where the female actress, where the female lead is the star, where she's usually like a serious a serious businesswoman, and then you get the laid back, kind of gruff Han Solo type of guy who teaches her how to loosen up. I think Family Guy made fun of it perfectly, where it's like, in the next 90 minutes, I'll teach you how all your problems can be solved by my penis. I think this is the gate outside. Lord. And I'm like, that's actually like a perfect explanation of a movie like The Ugly Truth. And not only do I really hate it for that reasons, I also hate it because it contains an insane scene that, well, he was having a bad time. That should not be in any movie whatsoever. And I want to do I want to go off about it too, because it kind of pisses me off that no one really talks about it, or that I haven't really seen anybody talk about it. It has ones, and this scene stuck with me. That's part of why. That's part of why it annoys me. Is it features a scene with where the female, again, the guy is trying to loosen her up a bit about all that. And so he gets her some vibrating underwear to use. She ends up putting them on, and something, she ends up having to go to an important business meeting because she's she's the super serious businesswoman, whatever. And she puts the remote in her purse or something like that, and somehow it falls out in the restaurant that she's had. But here's where it gets disgusting, is where it gets picked up by a kid, a little boy, and he starts playing with it. And, well, I don't think I need to say anything else. It's horrifying. It's like, and this was supposed to be funny? This is gross. This is weird, dude. And you know, this gets said all the time about a lot of stuff, but imagine if imagine if the genders were reversed, right? If it was an adult male with some sort of thing like that, and it was a young girl, um, not it's not intentional. They don't know what it is, and they're just playing with it. But you know, doing that, people would be projectile vomiting in the theater, and I'm like, this is insane. And they released this, and not a single person said, "Hey, this is weird." Uh, so long story short, too late, right? Uh, Romance in a lot of American movies is horrible, to say the least. Where the hell is this guy? Like, I'm sure that I'm, like, overlooking it really bad. Oh, thank you. It's not in here, is it? Because this is where... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, because this is just like this little building. And so with Final Fantasy VIII, first off, Final Fantasy VIII has to deals with a lot of stuff like childhood trauma, right? How it can affect you as an adult. Because, you know, people, you know, will often mock Squall and call him emo and stuff like that, which, you know, yeah, he is. You know, and he tries to act like he's this cool loner guy that don't need nobody, right? But the problem is he's not actually like that. He's traumatized from abandonment. Uh, you know, and he wants to be the cool loner kid that don't need nobody. But the truth is that he does need people, and that's part of what he has to learn throughout the game is, you know, how to need people. You know, to stop being so get rid of the ego, right? Stop being so self-centered and learn that it's okay to need people and it's okay to put yourself at risk because if you act like the cool loner all the time, there we go. I know it was one of these.
Your bodyguards are dead. And you are next.
So yeah, Squall learns how to, you know, how to open up and care for people. And a lot of people get mad. Ugh, must be a CEO.
Your greed sickens me. I hope your death is a lesson to others.
Frankie, I've heard of that game, but I've never played it. Ugh. All right, I'm a true thug. I do. I have a Commodore 64 actually, and it's great. But yeah, so people get mad because they're not because it's like, oh, they don't actually seem like they like each other. It's like, yeah, because in Japan, first off, Squall is trying.
A large and well-organized group of outlaws
I won't talk
intends
about
to attack Lord Goda's territory. You have stolen a copy of their plans. If these plans are delivered to Lord Goda, his forces will crush the outlaws at little cost. Without the plans, Lord Goda faces a brutal fight. The enemy has sent a group of ninja to the town outside your lord's castle to stop you from delivering the plans. Elude or destroy these enemies and get the plans to Lord Goda.
Oh, hey, thanks so much. I'm gonna do my best to have fun. Thank you for the information. I'm gonna check those out once I get an opportunity, because I bet it'll be interesting. I'm just gonna carry whatever. Beware of enemies on the roofs. Never harm the innocent. Deliver the secret message. Okay, cool. But yeah, but first off, he has to like learn to actually be able to
I
open up
sense
to
danger.
people.
I'd best hurry.
You know. So that's the first thing, right? Yet he does have to learn how to trust people, open up to people, and put himself at risk of losing them. You know. But one of the other things with it is you know, it's so complex, you know. And I think one of the problems is that the translation is very mild. Um, there's no Wolseleyisms. in it. Well, there are a little bit, but not really. Um, and it goes to one of the problems of translation is that if you translate something in Japanese very directly, it can come across extremely, I don't want to say weird, but it can come across as very straightforward. Like, for example, a great example you can find on TV tropes about translations. Uh, there's this game actually, the game in the translation actually makes fun of it by putting a note after it mentions the name of this town. There's a town called White Snow. It's called that because it has white snow. And then they put a note saying like, see, this is what happens when you directly translate stuff. You know, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Um, and so you have a lot of stuff that's kind of like Squall comes across as very, very, very cold in Final Fantasy VIII, which he kind of can be, admittedly, but he's not like completely stoic. He tries to be stoic, but he really actually isn't. And of course that's one of the things that make him interesting is seeing someone trying to be too cool for school, but he certainly isn't, right? And again, a lot of us may have been like that, where we wanted to be the loner because we were afraid to lose people. Um, we were afraid to make friends because of how they would treat us, or how we might come across to them. And again, fear of abandonment is such a big deal. Oh my god. I guess I gotta figure out where I gotta go. Whoa, Lord. And especially with the romance, like, he slowly builds it up. One of the other problems with the game, though, I will say, if it gives it a little bit more colorful translation, that'll help. But I think another problem would be, some of the events could use being changed. Like, it seems like Rinoa gets kidnapped a lot. So then you get that sort of thing where it's like, she's been kidnapped 400 times.
Please forgive my late arrival.
No, no. You have done well. Lord Goda is waiting for you. Come.
Oh, so I just kind of had to go through there, huh? What is it? Oh, yes, no problem. Thank you so much for joining me. Kingsfield. Yes. I've got to get a hold of the ROM, but I should definitely play that. So I'll play a little bit of this, and then I'm going to play some Kingsfield. Thanks for joining me. And congratulations on 400. I know you're past 400 now, but still, that was an awesome stream. And I hope you have a good rest as well, because you definitely earned it, for sure. I already learned I can't do anything more than 6 hours or I'm out of it. I'm gonna get some occult drops. Some health potion, smoke bombs, shurikens. I'm not gonna bother with trail markers. Pitfalls, kill quickly and silently, beware of wild beasts. Okay, cool. We're gonna try this one for a bit, and then I'm gonna, let's see, Kingsfield. Let's see. Where's the original? Here we go. Wait, PSP e-boot. No, thank you. There we go. I'm not going to bother with an undub. I get why folks do that, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's look at this map. So I guess I've got to go all the way to the end. I would assume so. Oh no. Well, that's not the way I want to go. Ah! 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 Okay, cool. Whew. Just dodge him. I just go all the way through. Whoa. That was close. Oh, wait, how did I do that? Oh, just double tap. Okay. Ooh, I did that right into the pit. That was awesome. That was pretty cool, actually. Good job, me. Very cool. I tell you one thing I've been doing is I've been playing around with these different is I decided I was gonna try to play around with one of these just a second way. So if I turn this way, okay. I was gonna play around with these because you know see about 1 million advertisements for different apps, and of course one of the things is talking about like, you know, AI chat apps, and I was like, all right, I was like, all right, check this out. Let's fiddle around with it. Oh, they both, you got me. You killed your dog, buddy. So because I got an inkling of an idea, I was like, hey, what if I use this to practice like story writing and stuff, right? Plus, I can do funny stuff like messing with them, because again, if it's an AI, you know, of course some of them are going to have limitations and stuff on what you can say, but I'm not going to like say anything like. For me, bonkers is not going to be like reciting Mein Kampf. For me, bonkers is going to be, okay, so there's one story. Apparently, you're like the only boy at a sleepover because your friend invites you for some reason, right? And again, I think the idea is it's supposed to be lewd shenanigans happen, right? I'm like, I don't care about all that. So what I do instead is the slumber party gets attacked by the legendary goblin attack force, and then I whip out some magic gem that summons a bunch of weapons, and then we fight goblins. I'm like and I'm like that. But at least I know not to go in there now. And it actually ends up becoming really fun because now I can come up with all these creative things to happen and stuff like that, you know. Because like if we were talking about like some sort of chat AI where it's like, oh, we're just gonna talk about doing it, you know, it's like, well, that's just, you know, it is what it is. Which there's nothing wrong with like stories that are written like that, but one, I like to have fun. Two, etc., etc. You know. But I did come up with some fun little things, right? Because like one of them is like you're supposed to have a meet cute with a coworker at a coffee shop or something like that, right? And so I actually had like this really really cute way of having the interaction go, uh, where it was, granted it was like very very sitcom-y, but that's okay, because I found it entertaining, right? And I'm like, yeah, see, that's the kind of thing that I want to that I want to get from that I want to, you know, get from writing, practicing writing. Is, you know, coming up with fun little ideas, you know, including going as far as like skits and other stuff like that. Or not skits, but you know, just various things like that. And, you know, it allows me to like sort of stretch my legs a bit. Because maybe if I get good enough ideas, I might be like, hey, I'm gonna write you know, write something much much longer and much more involved, you know, like a good long story or something. Oh, he got me with that one. I kind of let that happen though. That was me. I'm gonna try to beat this level though. If I can beat this level, I'll go to I'll save state and go to Kingsfield. If I can't beat this level, I will cry, and then I'll save state and then go to Kingsfield. But see, this is one of the things I do like about games, is again, the deaths in this game, they don't really feel unfair, right? They feel earned, you know. When I die, I don't feel like I've been sorry, I zoned out for a minute. When I die, I don't feel like I've been that it's unfair. You know, I feel like it's me. Where is he? There he is. Come on. Well, we'll just do that. Just get away. Wait. Ah, I went into the wrong place. That's where I messed up. So yeah, and I like a game that has a challenge where it doesn't feel unfair, you know. Like that's one thing about Code Veronica that I don't enjoy so much is it feels like most of the difficulties are from one trying to navigate the map, and two is the fact that while you do have a shared box, you don't have a shared inventory. So you don't really have a good chance to be able to swap. And typically there's a boss battle before you swap. So, you know, you're going to want to have your good weapons with you, but then once you swap, uh-oh, your good weapons aren't going to be in the box. You know, and again, most people say it's the hardest one. The good thing is you can skip some battles. I was trying to... I was being really defensive. Oh! Well, that happened. Well, that's gonna be fun to I'm gonna clip that, or if anyone else wants to, feel free to clip it. I'm gonna clip that though. Oh, I can't get into that. Oh, I need to go right at that bridge. There we go. So that's what I needed to do. Right? Huh. Huh. Whew. There we go. What do you mean, what? Oh, and Steady wins the race, bud. Okay, we'll just go. Hey, yummy. I will take that.
Where are you?
Delicious. Where is he?
You.
I kind of wish they like showed their names, you know, like how some fighting games are. Or not fighting games, but like how some you know, like Streets of Rage and stuff. It like gives them names. Got him. Hey, I'm actually getting okay at that.
So, the mice come out to play. That means you get to play too.
Goo? I got some goo gone for you. Oh, yikes. Oh, okay, so it's like this, huh? Holy crap. Oh, buddy boy. You've stumbled on it now. Oh, wow. Oh, that just ramped up really fast. Dang. Oh, see, that's instant karma, too, because I literally just said I'm getting kind of okay with it, and then I get my ass kicked. I will hit retry, but I'm going to save state. Let's fast forward a bit. System, save state. Pachow, or Kachowski. Alright, so give me just a second. Where's this at? Kingsfield. Extract files. You need to put it in this folder. Where is it? Where is it? Station. Extract that stuff. Extract it. Extracted. Alright, so let's go back to DuckStation. System. Power off. Where is it at? It's probably going to be under the words Kings. By the way, I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller because so far it's the best thing I found to both have the PlayStation layout and actually work well. Heck yeah. Please wait. Please wait for the game. Very cute. Uh-oh. Checking the RAM card. It's gonna spin around for a bit. Ooh, taking the scenery. A little floaty. Okay, pressing X does that. Which for some reason made a bar under my... Okay, so that... Wait. Whoa, okay. I guess that's casting a spell or something, huh? Fishies! Can I kill him? Hey! Well, learn my lesson. Wait, hold on. Can I? How fast can I turn left and right? Or can I talk? Yep, I can't talk to him. I've confirmed that. Now, keep in mind, I've never played any of the Souls game. I've never played... The closest thing to a Souls game I've played is... Jedi Fallen Order. That's the closest possible thing, and that's... I think it's supposed to be more similar to Sekiro. So, kind of figured it would kill me, so... But I thought it was worth a try. What's on this bridge? I have to keep in the mindset that games like this is usually where you get killed constantly from different things. So you can't just like... Okay. So wait, hold on. Does running into it examine it, or does X? Okay. Okay. This is empty. Let's say empty for this one. Oh, cool. What was that? Equipment. Head. Oh, I can be the man in the iron mask. I will take that. What is this? An herb, thank you. Ooh, I don't like the looks of that. I will take this though. Oh, it's not the only one. Yep. We're not doing that. I know death when I see it. Bones. Look at the bones. Oh, he's squaring up. He's squaring up. Hold on. Oh, he's still alive. There's a way to... Okay, so I can aim down. Okay. Damn. Crap. Oh, I can strafe. Okay, cool. We're gonna need circle strafe. Oh. Oh. I'm losing my bearings. I don't circle strafe a lot. Okay. Ready to go. I gotta keep in mind my ability to attack. Wait, did it work? Did I kill him? Yes. Congratulations to me. Oh, I should change the game. Dang it. Okay, let's see. No longer playing Tenchu. I am playing Circle Strafe. No, it's called Kingsfield, isn't it? King's League. No. Here we go. 1994? 1995. Assume 1994. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. All right. Okay, cool. Empty. $30 gold. Sounds good. Alright, you guys are roaring and stuff. Where are you? Oh. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and he's got his buddies with him. Maybe I'll kite him this way. Yeah, come on, buddy. Yeah, get some. Shit. Oh no. They're ganging up on me. They're gang on me. Get away. Damn, I didn't know he had a ride or die with him. Oh god. It looks like I don't have much choice, but I gotta kill all these guys. I gotta see if I can... See if I can... Come on. He's gyrating in a threatening manner. Ha! Come on. Nope. Okay. I was wondering if he had like, you know, if it was like purely a timing thing. Okay. So I definitely like start over from scratch. Okay, cool. Let's try this again, shall we? Luckily, it's not like I had a lot of... Let's see. Let's try this again. I need more practice on this one. Let's turn it down a little bit. Come on, bait him into attacking. Shit. So I guess that sound is when I hit them, huh? Oh. Well, at least they're slow. Oh, cool. 30 gold this time. Let's go get some good stuff. Cool. I should see what those herbs do. Earth herb. Of course, being a Resident Evil fanboy, I'm always going to assume that they meant to heal you. But, you know. Is there another one in here? Or is it just those two? What if I do this and then go back? I see a slime. Yo, TX, how you doing, man? I'll give you another shout. I give you another shout out. I gave you one earlier because can't see it now, but when I had my just chatting screen, I was using the thing that you gave me. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm pretty sure I got further in Tenchi than I ever have in my past. It's funny because I love the game. I've just never beat it. Oh, good lord. It's called Kingsfield. It's pretty much like I think it's supposed supposedly, I think it's like pretty much what's the precursor to like Soulsborne games, because it's made by FromSoft and everything. And of course, because it's from them, it means it's supposed to be crazy hard. And since I'm doing like random games and suggestions, Mask suggested this, so I was like, yes, I will do that. Oh no, I'm stuck. Ah, it's killing me. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, it does heal me. Okay, cool. And this game is hard so far. Again, I might just be a scrub. Swing it. Oh, that heals me. Nice. Ah, come on. Trying to get used to the controls, because it's... That's right, it's like Splatoon, but... Oh, it was, to be honest, it's mostly involving work. Not just my work, but also working on the house and everything. Which, not necessarily bad, but it can also be really stressful, you know, when you have a lot of stuff to do and you don't get much time to rest. So that's part of why I chose to do this. It's because I need some time doing something that isn't working on something. The good thing is on Rose's van, I figured out what was making that awful, awful racket. Because it was making a lot of racket, and I assumed it was something in the accessory belt that was going bad. Like the AC compressor was rattling its ass off. Luckily, it's not the AC compressor or the alternator or the clutch, but it is something that's crazy. Again, it's basically a Previa, and because of that, it has an engine that's mounted closer towards the middle of the vehicle, so it has what's called an accessory drive shaft. As a result, this drive shaft is... Oh, you can... Yeah, telling everybody your business. So that when they hear the rattling... Yep. Because, see, the engine is mounted further, like, way further back. Like, it's basically underneath where the passenger, or where the driver and passenger sit. And so, because of that, you don't have the belt for the AC and the alternator and stuff that there. You have it has a drive shaft that goes from the front of the engine to the, yes, it's rear wheel drive. And so, as a result, it's got a shaft that goes from the front of the engine to the, to basically a pulley that runs on the accessories. And so it's got these little bushings that attach it that have completely gone out. And when I say they've completely gone out, I mean this thing has been rattling so bad. I thought it was just something like the compressor or something. Yeah. Because unfortunately, well, one, I don't really trust mechanics. I used to be a mechanic. I don't trust other people to work on my stuff. For one thing. And two, even if I did want them to, it's going to be hard because it's an import van. A lot of places aren't even going to want to touch it, both because of its age and the fact that it's imported. A lot of shops are really hesitant to work on anything that's old, and especially if it's an import, they wouldn't want to. They just wouldn't want to touch it because of legal liability, right? But also, they don't like to work on older stuff because they worry about liability. Because you do have cases where, well, one of the things that they don't want to have happen is if you have a vehicle that's 30 years old, there's a lot of stuff that's worn out just due to entropy, right? And the last thing they want to do is have someone say, hey, I need an alternator. You go put an alternator on it, and then the body control module goes bad, you know, which is most likely unrelated. Of course, it could be related because it's like, well, the alternator's been bad for like 6 months, and now you're getting a new alternator and blah, blah, blah. You know, there's any number of things that you can argue because of the way systems and vehicles are connected. Just like your body, you know, they're systems. They all work together. But then what'll happen is that they'll get mad and they'll say, hey, you owe me a new body control module. Is there a way to save the game like this? Okay. But, and I understand that, but also as someone who's been a mechanic, it's like, well, things don't just break for no reason. I mean, things do go bad over time because parts wear out. But you know, if you change someone's oil and you do it perfectly right and their engine explodes, you know, and it throws a rod through the block, there's probably something. It was probably already on its way out anyway. And it is also understandable because, in terms of like courts, it can be hard to get judges to understand because most judges are just basically lawyers. So they don't really know about cars. So they're often going to side with the customer again, and again. A lot of times they see you as the mechanic shop that broke someone's car and doesn't care, etc., etc. You know. But at the same time, yeah, you said it exactly right. It's about customer education. It's like you teach the customer something. You know, if they're like, hey, I want you to change my transmission fluid because my transmission is acting up, then you don't say, yeah, okay, or change it, or you say, oh no, we're not going to do that. You say, if your transmission's acting up, changing the fluid is not going to fix it. And especially something involving the fluid could be masking how bad it is. You know, you can't have you know, people can sometimes put additives in it. There's the old sawdust in the transmission trick, and then you can have things again, the clutch plates, as they call them, inside of automatic transmission. Sometimes they can have friction that's added due to bits of material of the internal transmission parts that have mixed with the fluids, and it can cause it to slip slightly less, right? But the truth is that if your transmission is slipping, it's bad, and changing the fluid is not going to fix that. And that's really that kind of education. Say, you don't say, oh well, it's going to make it go bad. It's because that's how the urban legend is. No, it's not going to make it go bad. It is bad. It's just it's not completely bad because of the way they work. You can often have transmissions that can still be driven even though they're technically bad. I mean, hell, you can drive a car if the if it won't shift into reverse. It's just you can't go in reverse. Because again, they're complicated. They're very complicated pieces of machinery. Soldier of Erdite. What did I get from him? Stargate. Stargate SG-1? But stuff like that, yeah. Nothing happens. Awesome. Customer education, right? And it can be hard to explain technical stuff to customers. I understand that. I worked in an aftermarket auto parts store in a busy area, and a lot of customers don't understand cars very well. But you don't just treat them like idiots. Danger ahead. I'll say, feed me, Seymour. I think I'm just going to avoid that. You know. Oh wow. So I understand it from both perspectives, because I don't like to be a guy that's like, look, just, like I need, because I might need some help with something, and I don't necessarily want to have oh good lord, and it kind of sucks to be like, yeah, well you didn't, well I'm sorry, but you need to buy a new $40,000 vehicle before we're willing to work on it. Oh god, I'm poisoned. Or is he just hitting me constantly? Oh yeah, I'm some sort of poisoned. Yeah, let me go back to that, Oh, is that running? Oh, that's what that does. I see. I thought I was like casting a spell or something. But, yeah, because it does suck, because you get a lot of people that have to drive older vehicles, and it sucks to basically be told, yeah, this problem is something that no one's going to fix for you, and then you have to get someone on the side to do it, or learn to do it yourself, which isn't necessarily horrible, but at the same time, like if you're talking about like an 80-year-old lady that's been driving the same car for 30 years, again, and we already have a debt problem in this country, in this household too. Yeah. Now we have such a bad debt problem that, you know, it sucks to tell someone, no, you've got to go horribly into debt, just to be able to have a car. You know, and a lot of that has to do with shops. You know, the way they do their customers. Because I think it's also that mindset that a customer is always out to get you, and that's just as bad, just as ineffective as the mindset that the business is always out to get you, right? I think it's important for people to realize that most people are just trying to live their lives. And yes, there are plenty of jerks who are out to get you. But it turns out, it turns out most people are just trying to live their lives. I mean, because the worst part is that all that happens, and then you're still going to have things that happen that are 100% your fault. Things are going to break. You're going to make mistakes on cars. You're going to blow up engines, things like that. You know, as a business, not necessarily as just a tech. Ouch. So yeah, long story short, I have to work on it myself, which is a little annoying because, you know, I don't always necessarily have the energy to work on it. Plus, it's well, it's not necessarily a weird vehicle, but it's not something I've really fiddled with a lot. Also, it's diesel, which is a whole thing. You know, I've worked on diesel vehicles before, but never like super deeply. So this is going to be like a new thing. I've never had to replace accessory drive shaft before. Or accessory drive shaft bushing, I should say. So it will be interesting to see what happens. But we also got to change the brakes because the brakes are messed up. And change the strut out. Got to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So, what do I do when I level up? Strength. Slash, chop, stab. Holy magic. Defense. Slash, chop, stab. Fire magic. Wind magic. Oh yeah, because... But that's also kind of my modus operandi for a lot of stuff. I try to be mindful of both sides of something. You know, especially when you do work in any kind of service, you have to be mindful of the customer's mindset in addition to what's important for the business. You have to balance that kind of thing. And I think sometimes people focus too much on one or the other. Like, you can't give the store away, but you also can't take the customers for a ride. And hell, it was something I was talking about the other day at work, is that you have to... There's a certain attitude you have to have when dealing with customers, right? You can't be... What is it? Because I've dealt with problem co-workers, employees, etc., who have this mindset of, well, I'm right. You know, and I'm not going to say the customer's always right, because that's actually a short version of a longer phrase, which is the customer is always right in matters of taste, which means that in terms of a business, you know, you need to go with the customer, what the customer wants. Wow, this guy's fast. Whoa, fast mode. Here we go. But what it is, again, it's not that the customer is always right, but it's not effective with anybody, right? To try to be... Nobody likes a person who tries so hard to be right all the time, right? Nobody ever says, man, That guy loves doing everything he can to prove others wrong and prove himself right. What a great dude. Everyone's like, that dude's a fucking jerk. The Big Lebowski said it best with the phrase, "No, you're not wrong. You're just an asshole." Because we've all met people like that. That's like, even if they're right, you don't want to admit it because they're just an asshole about it. It's like putting fuel on the fire if they're ever right about something. Don't bring me the hamster. Ow. Hey, buddy, I'm working here. Like the ominous way that he turns to look at me. He doesn't want to leave. Oh, Lord. What am I gonna do here? Look at him. The way he's looking at me. Let me slip through. That was a bad idea. That didn't work. Biggest downside of a game like this is I can't tell if my attacks are doing anything. Fudge. Oh god, I'm getting killed. Okay. I assume I've got to go in there. Is there somewhere else I can go? Hmm. Hmm. Damn. Son of a bitch. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Ah, well that... Hey. Oh, so they like respawn or something. Ah, I'm losing my mind. Alright. I'm just gonna go heal at the pool. But yeah, nobody likes a guy who's right all the time, right? Nobody likes anybody who's right, who tries to be right all the time. Because it's just not fun to deal with. Because you're just kind of playing, you know, because you end up having to assuage their ego anytime anything doesn't go right for them. And then, of course, it ends up occupying a lot of mental space, you know, especially if you find a time that you want to be like, oh, that you actually catch them where they're wrong. But then the problem is that you end up making it worse for yourself because they never admit it, right? They'll start to try to create every excuse in the world why they're not actually wrong. And that kind of thing is so frustrating. Like dealing with that is just, it's not worth the hassle, right? This guy's huge. What about these guys? Can I take these guys out? Okay, let me just go. And, oh my god, he killed me. Well, that happened. So yeah, okay, cool. So start over, huh? Okay, cool. What if I go this way? Awesome. Nice scream, too. Yeah, you have to get rid of your ego, right? You have to be willing for the customer to be wrong on something. Oh damn, he just one-shotted me. And you have to be willing to let it go, right? Because the key thing is, what is it? Oh god, I think the fish was attacking me. Yeah, you have to be willing to let go, because sometimes, because okay, first off, if you're able to be calm in a situation, then what will happen is that the customer themselves can calm down. And because sometimes they just need to vent, really. What does this do? Nothing happens. Awesome. You know, and if you act calm and respectful and all that, then I've actually seen this, where what'll happen is that if you act calm and respectful and don't try to make it a I'm right, you're wrong situation, you know what'll end up happening? Sometimes the customer will chill out. They might apologize, they might not, but in the end it'll end up better, and they'll respect you for you know, making the experience a lot easier. As long as they're not abusive. If they're abusive, that's a whole different thing. But and this is another, and it's the thing with employees too. Um it's better to try to find a way to bridge your differences, bridge your disagreements, than it is to simply trying to argue. Like, if they mess up on something and you've told them a couple of times about it, you don't immediately go, "What's wrong with you?" Or say, "Well, we got to fire them," you know, or whatever. You got to be like, "Well, let's figure out why let's figure out why." Because there's a good chance that it's something that you aren't doing correctly. Now, of course, it can often and easily be the person. That is a fact, right? But, okay, hold on. So let me see something. Uh, strength power 20. So let's change this and see if that changes that. 20. Strength. Slash 44. Okay, so it does increase my attack. Cool. Does it tell my reach? Okay. Oh, so it's an attack like that. Interesting. Look at the bones. Okay. Big. Oh, he's aggro. Let's run. Get past that. And, whew, alright, cool. You know, back to what I was saying, yeah, there's a lot of cases where all you have to do is just say, hey, uh, let's figure out why there's a misunderstanding. Instead of, or let's figure out why this is happening, instead of, you know, you're wrong and I'm right. And that ends up being a lot more effective. Because people will see that as you being receptive to their needs, right? Generally. I mean, hell, nobody wants to have somebody yell at them or you know, treat them like they're an idiot. You know, even if they make mistakes. Hell, sometimes people hate to be told that they're making a mistake because they know they're making these mistakes. You know, and you have to present it not necessarily as, well, you know, I'm just talking about random stuff. Because like what I did for my counter person who sometimes would be forgetful, because I can be forgetful too, was I would is I gave him a basically like cheat sheets for different stuff so that he could put it right next to his computer and then he wouldn't forget. And it worked for the most part. But again, I just checked on him and I went over it, and then hell, if I had to correct it, sometimes I would. Because again, if it's something I have time to do and it's not a huge deal. Because again, you might have every once in a while. Because again, you know, you'd have some problems and they happen every once in a while. So I would just be like, well, let me just fix it. Because again, he may have just mistyped it. He may have just or he may have just forgotten on that day, you know. I wish it gave you more of a hit register, you know? It's hard to tell you're hitting anything. Taking a risk doing this. So let's see if this sword helps anymore. Well, this game is very, very slow. That is for sure. These guys make some interesting sounds, too. Okay, cool. That part is destroyed. Let's see if I can stun lock him. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. This is taking absolutely forever. I think I'm just gonna stick with the dagger. Yeah, that's the biggest thing is it's really hard to tell you're hitting them. I mean, I can tell now, but Cool. So that's dealt with. At least it does give you a place to heal immediately in here. Okay, so or is it because the type of weapon I'm using? Like, that other one counts as a chop, and my chop damage is fairly low, so it takes a long time to kill him, and this is a slash. I think that's what may be happening here. Also, I'm curious if it does more damage if I wait for my stamina to fully regenerate before attacking. My attack stamina, I guess. I don't doubt the possibility that this game is like that. Open Sesame. Yeah, give me that. So that may help if I test that theory. That game theory. Should probably attack. Whoa, where's the hits coming from? Oh, he done a 360 no scope. Damn. Yep. I think that waiting for my stamina to refill is the key. Ooh, whatever that is. Alright, I think I'm starting to learn something about this game. A broken sword, I'll take it. Hey, there's a chest over there. I wonder how I would get up there. Let me see. Interesting. Interesting. I'll assume that there's a way later. Dead end. Ah, okay. There's the sundial. Stargate, whatever it's called. Yeah, look at this, yeah. Now we're getting some FPS. Oh, there's a bunch of them in there. And try to get into the room. Oh, he got me. I'll go ahead and use that. Let's see if I can work from outside in. So pretty much just gotta stand directly on top of these to kill them. I guess you get longer weapons later on. Wait, hold on. Stamina. There we go. I almost forgot. Ugh. Nice. Something that I don't know what it does. Nice. Something that I don't know what it does. Okay. Bloodstone. What did that do? Well, I hope I didn't waste that. I might have. So I guess these things can hurt you. Wait, stamina? Attack. Alright. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. The other one hasn't aggroed yet. Okay, I can search these then real quick. Empty. Okay, cool. Come on, come get me, buddy. He's stuck hanging out with that guy. Nice, nice. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky. Hey, that wasn't sneaky. Oh, God. Let's see if I can get back in time without having to use a herb. I cannot. Okay. Run. Get away. There we go. Any enemies in here? Oh wait, did it increase my maximum HP or did that come from the level up? I hope it did something good, is what I'm hoping. Where's this guy? Where'd you go? Oh, is he not in this room? Did he go in the other room? Huh. Okie dokie. Go deal with these fellas again. Wait, let's see. Experience 109. Oh, there we go. So they give 3 experience, supposedly. Nice. Okay. Starting to get the hang. Strength gained. Hell yeah. Because from what I understand, I think this game actually works kind of similar to the effort values in Pokemon. That depending on what you do, depending on who you fight, you gain different types of experience. Awesome. Get off the corner, Barry. So before I go in the squid room. Ah! Crap. There's a lot of them. Oh, they're surrounding me. Can I get out? Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. At least I can confirm that was a terrible idea. I'll use this antidote. Damn. Okay, cool. I should be able to get... Alright, alright. Hell yeah. Now we're cooking. Did I aggro him through the wall? Take care of these two. Level up. Nice, nice. Level 4. Condition good. Okay. So this is locked. Not the caverns. Okay. Let me use my brain. It's possible I have to use it outside because it's like a Stargate or whatever. Ow. You asshole. Whoa, what the shit? What the hell was that? Is that a trap? How did I trigger that and not trigger it before? What the fuck? That was weird. Alright, so let me go out here. Use item. Nothing happens. Cool. So, first off, I've done all this work. I'm going to do a save state. So that in case I die again. I know that it probably defeats some of the challenge of the game, but, you know, eat me. Okay. 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 Load state. Okay, cool. I'm not above using save states, especially if it means not having to redo a whole bunch of progress again. Okay. Oh, he O-coded me. Nice. Let me see if I can get this guy. I'm sure that there's probably something else I could be doing, but I'm gonna try this. So I wonder... Okay, so I can definitely hit him. I can definitely hit him, right? Fuck. Okay, so I think what I can do is that as he's turning, when I get him to stun, when I do an attack, I can use that to move to the other side. Right? Okay. I wonder how much experience it gives me. Fuck. I'm still trying to get used to like how the best way to do this like circle strafing thing. I've got 198 experience. Okay. So I think each tentacle does it independent damage also. Damn. Try this a few more times before I go try to figure out something smart to do. Damn. Maybe instead I should just go right in and just go full Blitzkrieg on him. No. It's hard trying to get around the thing, the geometry. One more time, and then we're gonna do something else. In this game. Okay. What's on the side here? Let's go. An herb. And a guy. A guy fishing. Hey. Hey, buddy. You look like the person that was on the ship that wrecked a few days ago, but it's hard to believe that you were able to make it to shore. Usually when a ship wrecks out there, no one makes it here alive, except for those who are tradesmen. Is that all you have to say? I came here to look for Vikings' treasures, but this island is filled with poison, and now I can't live without the water on this island. I cannot leave. Oh, that sucks, dude. See that lighthouse over there? It was made by King Harvine a long time ago. It still works, though, as it was lit by the magic powers of the mage Tesedic. You can easily go over there if you go through the shallow waters, but be careful and watch out for the sigils. They're dangerous sea monsters. It's pretty dangerous around here. When you go inside this island, you'll see many monsters. The Kraken's Nest is especially dangerous. Don't go near it. There's some people living on this island as well as sea merchants. You'd better go explore this place. The village is behind the wooden door. I think you need special equipment to survive. You have to hurry. You'd better hurry. You'd better... Okay. Let's see what's in here. Fuck. Damn it. Poisoned. Ah, I'm in a bad state. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by checking in here. See what's going on. A little bit of antidote. Good, good, good. Just that. Oops. What the fuck? Oh. Damn. Thought some shit had appeared. Let's go up the staircase, see what's happening, Captain. I assume if I fall up here, I'm just gonna straight up die. Ooh, this collision, man. Let's start directly from the right. Ah! Alright, game, you got me on that one. Alright. Alright, you get props. I will load state though. I do want to I want to try to kill the Kraken's head again and see how much experience it gives me. So I got 198. I gotta stop scrubbing it up though. I gotta start running too soon is what I do. Okay, so he won't attack unless I'm in his attack range. That's confirmed. Okay. So I 100% have to move once he starts attacking. What am I doing? Get around the corner. What are you doing? Oh, it's because I was running. Dang it. Okay, I got back to his side again, but I was out of stamina. So. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning, fellas. Damn. So I can't run though, because then I lose my ability to attack. Because if I kill his head and then run away, I can succeed in whatever the hell I'm trying to do here. Come on. I mean, I highly doubt it's like a power level thing. Like, it gives me a level up for sure, but what, just one level, you know? Damn. I walked into that one. I literally walked into it. Okay. I don't know why I'm so stuck on this. I just really, really want to do it, you know? Hmm. Alright, enough of that. Alright, system load state. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try a different path. Talked about the lighthouse, right? Let's go. I'm not sure if this takes me to the lighthouse, but I'm... Ah! Ah, close. Knowing the type of game this is, those things are probably dangerous. And this is the other end of the bridge. Cool. I wish you could turn around faster. That's a big downside of a game like this, is that turning around is a slog. What, pray tell, is this? Magic. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to be careful. Because I don't want that to happen. Come on, game. Don't piss me off, okay? Okay. Okay, it says I have fire magic, which is good, but I need to know what that entails. Oh, they want my ass, bro. Fuck, I forgot that he was still alive. I'll tell you, one thing I kind of hate is conceptualizing, quote, cool ideas. In a lot of the things that YouTube has been trying to show me in shorts or whatever. One of the things that they show is, I think it's like from Tumblr or something like that. Basically, it's different people coming up with different ideas for stuff, but they're like, this would be a cool idea, and the problem is a lot of them aren't really very cool ideas. You know. And I don't want to shit on anybody's creativity, but you get a lot of ideas that are like, what if it was this thing, but it's different from the way it normally is, or something like that, you know? Or, overly meta, especially when it does that, but it's overly meta. That's something I'm not a huge fan of. I don't have a problem with stuff that's different, but I think there's sometimes that someone tries too hard to play with expectations that you end up making something that nobody wants. Like, the meta is good now. Knowing or meta stuff can be interesting. But you gotta be careful about being too meta. Which is a problem we have to bother with nowadays, because everything, in the 2010s, meta became a huge thing. Everything started becoming meta, because it was really popular to have shows like Community, and others like, my brain isn't working today, but it's never working. What am I talking about? Shows that deconstruct stuff, particularly the themes, characters, narratives, etc., of entertainment. Absolutely. But here's the thing about it, is that a show like Community didn't just reference them, and it didn't also try to break those expectations. It also tried to, it also embraced them and had fun with them. by doing the exact same thing. It had the episode where Abed wanted to do a mafia movie, and the exact thing happened that you would expect in a mafia movie. Everyone got too greedy and they had to be punished, and then everyone stopped liking him. You know, because again, it's the same thing as other mafia movies. The person gets too ambitious, people get too greedy or ambitious and things like that, and then they have to be punished, and then, well, the person who punished them has to you know we've all watched Godfather and all that stuff, and you know so it's fun to have a celebration of that in addition to the oh hey, Pirates map. Hello. Now, that, pray tell, is what I am talking about. Very, very nice. So I guess I do got to go in the Kraken area. But let's see, where am I? I went up those stairs and that took me here. So, very cool. Okay, can I deal with these chest guys? Is it possible to beat them? Seems kind of aimless, doesn't he? Well, these guys have health. There we go. What? 326. Nice, nice, nice. And it is empty. Well, I might as well find them both. Come get some. Damn. I let my guard down. I got too ambitious. Well, since I know I have a level up coming. Let's see. Oof. Stay back. Oh, that was awesome. His head came off. This one's a menace. I think it probably is better if I attack faster then. What is he doing? Where are you going? Very nice. Let me get my pirate's map. Time's at 10:21. I still got a little time. And I guess the chest definitely is empty, right? No, crystal. Cool. Get on over here, buddy. What's up? What are you sorry about, man? Hey, wait a second. Those were doors? Oh, this is a save point. See, now I can actually save. Oh, no, yeah, that's no problem, man. You know, do what you gotta do if you just wanna lurk or do what you gotta do. Hey, all the time I'll watch while I'm at work. A guidepost. No, 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 no. That's absolutely cool. Trust me. Does this do anything with this? It's pretty interesting. It is difficult, that's for sure, but these are the guys, you know, that made the Souls games. FromSoft, right? Kingsfield, yeah. And so this is, I think, if I have my history correct, that, you know, it's basically this, you know, and a lot of other games either like it or in the series eventually led to things like the Souls games and everything. And like them, it's supposed to be legendarily difficult. And it actually really is. But that's okay, because I kind of expected it. I mean, I watched Mask play Shadow Tower or something, which is like in the series, but not exactly. Let me just get away from that guy. But this is super cool. See, what level am I? I'm 5. I don't think I can fight. I don't think I can fight the big Kraken yet. But now that I know those are doors, so yeah, this should be a door then. Ah, are you kidding me? If there's anybody who knows Kingsfield, they're like, ah, you scrub. I just gotta run. Oh my god, I'm getting ed up out here. Like, I was worried I had to do more. Or I had to figure out some sort of weird puzzle. Come on, hit him. Oh, okay. It is tough, though. To be honest, the biggest difficulty is, one, being sure you hit your enemy, because your range is really small, and also trying to get through the collision. Oh yeah, it's just like crazy short. You have to like be right on them. But I'm sure there are better weapons you get later on that increase your range. Uh, yeah, I have a short sword, but it does like a chopping, and I think chopping is a different. I think chopping is a different. Like, if you check my equipment, I've got a short sword, but he does like a chopping motion. And if you look at strength, chop is only 6. So I'm pretty sure it does less damage because it's a chopping attack. I think. Again, I do often like read. I like to read about games and stuff like that often. Because I like to learn everything about them. It's also why I speedrun. It's because I love learning everything about a game. So this one I'm trial by fire, right? I'm trying to figure it out as I play it. Okay, so that one's dead. Like, I'm pretty sure if you let your attack stamina regenerate, it does more damage. I'm pretty sure. So I am gonna do some research, but I'm also trying to figure it out. I want to see what's in that other door first. I'm gonna play for just a little while longer. Ah, respawns. See, now I have that map, so. Whew. Okay. Use item. So, like, right now I'm right there. I guess that other staircase led to the same place. Let's see what this says. Medical herbs for sale. Owl hunt. Nice. Oh, that guy. I assume this switch raises the bridge. But then he's gonna try to kill me. Oh, that was very good. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Hey, falling's an instant death for me. I mean, hey, experience is always good, but also, there's nothing like dropping an enemy in a pit. The entrance to North Village. Ah, I'm still trying to get used to this, thing. What the fuck? No. No, thank you. Don't want any. See, now we're exploring. Empty, empty, empty. More herbs. Let's see. Al Hunt. Oh, so he's the one that's got the herbs for sale. Yo, Al, you got some good herb in here? Yo, buddy. Hello, newcomer. You can go to the underworld if you want to find some crystals. I cannot go down below because I'm too fat. Anyway, I have some herbs to sell. Well, at least he's honest. Ooh. A leather shield. Moon guard. What does that do? Amulet of Mist. Miner's Map. Earth Herb. Antidote. Cease Plume. I can buy this. Let's see what else he has to say. I will tell you a secret. The green slime can resolve poison, so try to touch its body whenever you are poisoned. Really? That's pretty cool. Okay, so how do I shield? So that's attack. Can I sleep in your bed, buddy? Can I touch your fireplace? Well, this guy's pretty cool. I wonder if he's got any more tidbits. I'm sorry to interrupt you while you're eating, but, I mean, run away if you see the monsters. Don't even think about fighting them, even though you are a skillful swordsman. I do like how he was like, I'm just too fat, so... I wonder why I'm always so hungry. Huh. Ah, okay. That's probably all he has to say. Cool. Cool. This game is very neat. I like the stuff in this game. So far, anyway. It's definitely rough around the edges, like, but I assume this is probably one of the first ones they did. Nola Bagel. Bigel. No books or nothing? My name is Nola. My brother DS came to this island 2 years ago, but we haven't seen each other. If you see my brother, would you tell him that I am here? DS came to this island to meet a powerful warrior. I don't know if he wanted to learn something from him, or if he wanted to fight him. I wonder why there is sunlight here, while the other parts of the island are always in the dark. I wish the whole island were like this. Phi, the man who came here with my brother, has also disappeared. He was a very kind person and our good friend. How come Phi and my brother don't contact me? Do you know where my brother is? I assume that's the last thing that she says. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh. Oh. Very neat. Can this heal me? Yes, it can. Ah, poggers, bro. Okay, now the game is starting to open up. It took a little while to get like, you know, into the rhythm of it, but I think I'm starting to kind of pick up. Are those monsters? Are those beetles? Beetle Bailey? Look like Pokemon. I'm just kind of zoning into this game, man. This is great. I assume I can sell these crystals and not have anything else to do with them. But I'm not going to sell them just yet. Man, this is crazy. I've got some places to explore. Holy crap. But I'm not dealing with the lack of save point nonsense. I will use save states. I should probably actually use the attack button. Okay, oof. I learned my lesson about chests too. These things are spooky. Can they hurt me? I assume they can. They're making these attack sound. Oh, yeah, they can. Everyone's out to get me. Oh, good lord, the frame rate. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Oh, that's the only thing with this, is that the frame rate is abysmal. I mean, admittedly, I can see why this would stress something like the PlayStation, you know? But also... Okay, does he drop anything? Time to open this chest. Okay, what's in it? What the hell is that? Rhombus key. Oh, that's probably what I need to open that one gate. Do not enter old hand. Well... How about this? I'm going to save it, because it's about time for me to skedaddle. And see why he said do not enter. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be anything. What is this? Okay, so clicking on it does nothing. Okay. Hold on, I'm... Interacting with that does nothing. Okay. There's water coming from here. And it does seem to heal you. Cool. Is that it? Okay, so entering there didn't seem to be a big deal. So that's cool. Oh no. Getting brought a bow to a sword fight. So they do award experience. So there are reasons to kill them, at least. So that's a rhombus. And that's a rhombus. Well, well, well. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Akatezu. If that's the best way to pronounce it. Oh, it's going well for the most part. Of course, I'm dying a lot, but that's part of the fun. Plus, you know, we're talking about a game that's notoriously difficult. I mean, what did I expect? I'm starting to get the hang of it, at least. I think. Of course, you know, it's one of those things where you're like, ah, I must be getting the hang of the game. Then I get completely and utterly wrecked. I did finally figure out certain walls were actually doors, so... Still getting used to the controls, though. Actually, I'm just playing this one so far, because Mask suggested it, because I was gonna do some late night streaming. Well, I can't get up there, so I just have to dodge to the big mine. But this is pretty fun. I might continue playing this. But also, oh god, they're shooting at me. Okay, hold on. Let me get my bearings here. I'm gonna use this. Not that. I'm gonna use that. Okay. But I may... Holy crap. These guys are kicking my ass. Where did I last load state? That's where I last loaded it. Okay. That's okay, though. I learned what I needed to know. But I may try some of the other ones, especially if there's ones that are more refined. Because this one is kind of, you can definitely tell it was a new concept, right? I'll give you a shout out in just a second. Yeah, you can definitely tell that this was a there we go. Oh, Resident Evil 5. Hell yeah. Very nice. A little bit of the old Resident Evil. Very nice. I should do that when I go to play Resident Evil 5, is I should play co-op. I mean, why not, right? I'm definitely going to play co-op when I play what the hell is that? Let's jump down and find out. Ah, they're attacking. And they're poisonous too. Crap. I'm definitely going to do Outbreak co-op. The fun part about this, though, is that you do die and then you explore and you try to find out more stuff. I mean, the game does have a map, but yeah. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. When I... Ah, damn, I died. Oh, well. So, yeah, when I go to play, when I go to play Resident Evil Outbreak, I'm definitely going to, do so co-op. I want to play with people on that. Now, on the next one, I mean, on, 5, I probably should do that too, so, you know. Oh, okay, it's getting close to 11. Sorry that you rated so late into it. I know it's not been super long stream, but I was also going to do only about 3 hours anyway. So, let me switch over my screens. But thank you for the raid, regardless. Let me switch over to this. Yeah. And go ahead and close that, because I already did a save state. I'm going to play that some more. I don't know if it's going to be on stream or off stream, but I think I'm going to play it some more, or I'm going to try some of the other ones. And if I find one I really like, I'll probably play it. Which, it is fun, but it's also hard. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this was overall fun. I didn't do much. Obviously, I just played those 2 different games, but that's okay. You know, because again, I was just trying to do a short stream, mostly to wind down from all the work I've been having to do on everything under the sun. So yeah, let me find somebody to raid. Who should I raid? It's going to be somebody who is an English speaker, for one thing. I don't want to be against people who aren't, but also, you know.
Well, at least it makes it a little,
Wait, what happened?
I don't know what you want to call it.
Oh, they're having texture problems. Well, I could raid into Silent Hill. Oh, yeah. Hojo is playing. Shenmue 3. I mean, while I was playing a variety of games, I don't have to stick with the stuff that I often play myself. I'm going to check one more thing, though. So I'm not going to go against that suggestion. I'm just check one thing. He's at the end of the game. So, yeah. We're going to drop in on Hojo, but don't warn him. So give me just a second. Let me set this up. So first off, I'm going to tell my folks on YouTube, thank you for joining me. you know, thank you for lurking, because I'm sure a few people are or have been. And of course, on YouTube, if you like what you see, of course, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe. I do lots of different meme videos mostly, but I pretty much do what comes off the top of my head. Um, and of course, I typically try to stream this, so I'm also streaming the Resident Evil series. So you will see me back probably on sometime Tuesday. I'm not sure if it's going to be early or the afternoon. It depends on what happens with work. But I will most likely be back on Tuesday, uh, unless everything goes wrong sometime. And I'll be playing Resident Evil Zero, so I'll be starting that playthrough. You know, and of course, I should also drop my Discord. I always forget to do that until I mention it, until I think of it, right? Um, my Discord is not super active, but of course, I'm interested in anybody who wants to join it, you know, coming in and adding a little bit of energy to it. So let me drop that. Boom. That should show up on both YouTube, I think. Yep, it does. You know, so drop in there. You know, I also have a self-promotion channel where you can promote yourself. You know, feel free to do so. Feel free to talk, send memes, whatever. Um, and thank you guys for joining me on YouTube. I'm going to end the stream there, and then we'll be raiding on Twitch.